Imagine this. You're sitting in silence, surrounded by bamboo walls, a cup of tea before you, and every move you make turns into art. This isn't just a drink. It's the Japanese tea ceremony, a 1,000-year-old ritual that finds harmony in chaos. Forget coffee in to-go cups and the rush of American mornings. Here, time freezes, and your soul awakens. Why do the Japanese call it sacred, while Americans grab lattes on the run? What are we missing in our race for speed? In this video, I'll uncover the secrets of the tea ceremony that'll make you wonder, isn't it time to slow down? This isn't just a story, it's a journey into a world where every detail matters. Watch till the end, and your next cup of tea might become more than just a break. At the heart of our story is the Japanese tea ceremony, or chanoyu, as the Japanese call it. It's not just a way to brew green matcha tea, it's an art form where every step, from preparing the room to the final sip, is steeped in meaning. Picture this. You step into a tea house, leaving the noisy world behind. The tatami floor cushions your feet, the scent of freshly ground tea fills the air, and the ceremony master moves with the grace of a dancer between bamboo bowls and whisks. This isn't a quick snack like in American coffee shops, where baristas shout your name over a buzzing crowd. Here, silence is your companion, and tea is your teacher. In Japan, the tea ceremony began in the 12th century when Buddhist monks brought tea from China. They drank it to stay awake during meditation, but over time, the ritual grew into a tradition embraced by samurai and aristocrats. The legendary master Sen no Rikyu perfected it in the 16th century, emphasizing simplicity and harmony. For the Japanese, it's not just a drink, it's the philosophy of wabi-sabi, where imperfection is cherished, a chipped cup, a worn table, a faint creak in the floor. Now think of an American Starbucks, plastic lids, precisely measured syrups, everything sterile and uniform. There's no room for soul, just speed. Let's dive into the process. The master begins with purification, wiping each utensil with such tenderness it feels like a relic. Then, with a delicate bamboo scoop called a nado, they measure out matcha powder, blending it with hot water and whisking it into a frothy brew. The guest receives the bowl, takes 3 slow sips, wipes the rim, and passes it on. Every gesture is a note in a melody, with no room for randomness. Now picture a typical American morning. You're stuck in traffic, juggling a steering wheel and a coffee cup, spilling it on your shirt. Where's the time for yourself? The Japanese ritual screams, stop, breathe, feel the moment. A key element is the tea house, or chasitsu. It's a tiny space, often with a low door you crawl through, symbolically shedding your ego outside. Inside, there's minimal furniture, just tatami mats, a hearth, and a scroll with calligraphy on the wall. Compare that to American homes, where sprawling kitchens brim with gadgets, coffee makers, toasters, microwaves. In the US, comfort is measured by stuff. In Japan, it's the absence of it. The simplicity of the chasitsu teaches that happiness isn't in abundance, but in valuing the small. Imagine setting up a corner like that at home. No Wi-Fi, no rush. Another detail is seasonality. The Japanese tailor the ceremony to the time of year. Cooler tea in summer, hotter in winter, with sweets reflecting nature, cherry blossoms in spring, chestnuts in fall. It's a bond with the world around them, something missing in American culture, where coffee tastes the same year-round and fast food knows no seasons. Imagine if the US celebrated fall, not just with pumpkin lattes, but with a ritual reminding us nature's alive and we're part of it. Now, the guests. In Japan, you're invited to a ceremony as a sign of respect. People gather not to gossip, but to share a moment of silence and beauty. Guests must know the etiquette, how to hold the bowl, bow, and give thanks. It's a far cry from casual American hangouts, where everyone's chatting, eyes glued to phones, food, just background noise. The Japanese way teaches you to truly be with people, no distractions. Think of your last get-together. How often did you check your notifications? What if you swapped that for tea and quiet? Here's a twist. The tea ceremony is also a challenge. Matcha is bitter, and not every American would love it at first sip. In the US, Taste means sweetness, cola or caramel syrup, while bitterness feels like punishment. But the Japanese see strength in it. It wakes you, cleanses you, makes you feel. It's like life, not always sweet, but always real. Try skipping sugar in your coffee once and tasting it pure. Maybe it's a step to a new perspective. What about time? In Japan, a ceremony can last hours, from preparation to the final bow. To an American with a minute-by-minute schedule, that's madness. Here, everything's fast. Fast breakfast, fast shower, fast coffee. But the tea ceremony isn't just about tea, it's about people. In Japan, the master and guests create the moment together, each bringing their energy. It's not a solo coffee shop trip, hunched over a laptop with earbuds. Connection matters. The master bows to the guests to the master. Everyone thanks each other. In American culture, where individualism reigns, this feels odd. But what if we started valuing moments when we're not just near each other, but truly together? Here's the paradox. Though the ceremony is strict, it's free. There are rules, but within them lies room for creativity. The master picks the scroll, the flowers, the utensils, crafting a unique experience. In the US, freedom is chaotic choice, 50 syrups, 10 milk options. But real freedom comes in limits that give meaning. Try brewing tea once without haste, with just a cup and spoon. You'll see what I mean. So, what does this offer an American? First, a break. We live in a world where burnout's normal and stress is a constant. The tea ceremony teaches you to mute the noise and hear yourself. Second, connection. In an age of Zoom and texting, we've forgotten how to be together. This gives us a reason to gather and hush. Third, mindfulness. Instead of chugging coffee by the gallon, you learn to taste, smell, feel the warmth. It's not just a ritual, it's a tool for life. Picture this. You're in New York, skyscrapers towering, cars honking. You step into a little tea nook, sit on the floor, hold a bowl of matcha. The noise fades, time slows. This isn't Japan. It's your apartment where you decided to try it. And suddenly, you get it. Happiness isn't in speed, but in the moment. The Japanese knew this 1,000 years ago, and we're just starting to learn. Maybe it's time to pick up a cup and breathe? That's it. Our journey into the world of Japanese tea ends here, but I hope it's left a mark on your heart. If this video inspired you to slow down, feel the moment, or brew tea in a new way, hit that like button. Every like tells me, keep going, this is awesome. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss more stories about traditions that transform lives. Drop a comment. Have you tried a tea ceremony, or do you dream of it? Let's share ideas and inspire each other. See you in the next video. May your day be full of harmony.